is no single solution for the meth epidemic. It is often perceived as a criminal justice problem due to the large cost of crimes committed by meth users. While users need to be held accountable for their crimes, putting people in prison does not cure addiction. It is important to remember that meth addiction is at its core a public health problem. People who abuse meth have a chronic brain disease that can be managed with effective treatment. In-prison programs, drug court, and legislation that redirects drug offenders into treatment can produce far better results than simply filling prisons with meth users.
The court saved me. I got back into recovery after being arrested. Courts told me that if I ever see you again, you're gonna do 35 to life. And I knew that at that point I had just been rescued. I would not be 4 years clean with everything that I have going on if I didn't finish treatment.
I've been convicted for possession of methamphetamine 4 different times. A 2-year drug program was offered to me, and that's how I got my life back together.
Despite the damage they have caused and the harm they have endured, thousands of addicts have recovered and are now living healthy, meth-free lives.
Today I understand that it's a disease, and I'm not a bad person. That's what I know today. That I go to my counselor, I talk to my peers, my sobriety sisters. I'm worth something today. I love myself.
When I wake up every morning, I am so grateful to be alive and to be doing something productive in my life. I know pretty much I'm gonna have a good day. I'm not gonna let things bother me like they used to because I have ways to cope with them now.
I'm very happy with my life. You know, I get to enjoy my children, and I get to become the woman that I always knew that I could be.
I've learned how to be who I am. I've learned to be a woman in today's society. I've learned how to be a student. I've learned how to be a mother. I've learned how to have self-respect and self-love. I've learned how to have relationships. I've learned how to give back to society. I've learned, I think most important, that I'm important and that I matter and that the things that I do on a daily basis affect the way the world is.
The good news is that the meth problem has begun to recede, at least in the United States. In many communities, the availability of meth has decreased dramatically, and there appears to be fewer new users. This is largely due to the combined efforts of prevention campaigns, community action, and laws that regulate the ingredients used to produce meth. Still, this problem won't go away overnight. Many people have been damaged, many are still using, and some will start using for the first time. Continued efforts are needed on many fronts to stop this cycle, but it can be done.